Hello, everybody. Joe Rogan here, and welcome to the #1 live reggae podcast in the world. The Late and Bake Show is always live and direct every Monday through Friday at 8:31 Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you join in on all the fun weekly right here on The Late and Bake Show. If you want to stay up to date on all of the latest episodes, be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch at The Late and Bake so you'll know when they go live every time. They've got a lot of great content coming your way and cannot wait to share it with you. With that being said, sit back, relax, and get ready for one of the best fucking nights of your lives.
Greetings, massive near and far. We'd like to welcome all of you to the Late and Bake Show. Make some noise.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You got me, Big Sister Angie, with you again on this Tuesday night. How are you guys doing? I did not see you last week. I was celebrating like everyone else the 4th of July, and fireworks and shenanigans. And I got some stories to tell you all about that. So stay tuned. But how is everyone out there? Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I have missed you. Like I said, I got some stories. I got adventures to tell and music to share with y'all. So thank you for being here with me. It's been a couple weeks, but we're back and you're going to have everyone back soon. We're just out celebrating, enjoying the holiday. And we got to hang out together at Brother Andy at Papa's house and had an amazing time. My kids are like, can we move in? I'm like, no, you cannot. So thank you so much to Papa's and the queen of the house for taking us all in and showing us the best time and starting a new family tradition, because that was so amazing. I don't think I've had so much fun in a long time. So thank you all so much, Andy and Mrs. the Queen of the house, Mama. She dealt with all of us there, and I loved it. It was great. It was so nice to have such a family feeling with so many people, even people that you had barely met the first time. So it was super dope. So we're gonna start the night off. I have a few songs I want to share, but tonight I want to start with my favorite, the first Dreadhead that I fell in love with, and the first time I heard Bob Marley, I want to say I was maybe what I can actually consciously remember, I was probably about 10, 11 years old. And it was the Roots Rock Reggae, Rastaman Vibration. And we had got gifted a CD player, and the CD was in there. Come up. Sorry whoever lost it, but thank you. And we had our little cousins from Mexico visiting us at the time. We were living in Arizona, and they loved the album too. And I fell in love. I didn't know who he was. I just fell in love. So when I got older, I was given all these different albums, and it kind of grew from there to where I was like, I was really, really into him. My room, even now, is covered with flags and posters. I have so much memorabilia and things of it. But tonight to celebrate him, because I'm kind of Bob Marley obsessed, I'm gonna play Kaya, which is one of my favorite songs. So tonight, to start off the late and bake with me, big sister Angie, on this Tuesday evening, we're gonna start with Bob Marley, Kaya.
For the rain, got to, got to, higher now, got to higher now. For the I'm so high, I even touch the sky above the falling rain. I feel so good in my neighborhood, so here I come again. Got to have higher now. Got to have higher now. For the rain is healing higher now. Healing higher, higher. Feeling higher, higher, 'cause I'm so higher now. I feel so high, I even touch the sky above the falling rain. I feel so good in my neighborhood, so here I come again. Got to have I am now for the rain.
Coming through on that big ship. Not yet, Freddie. We'll get to you. He wasn't waiting. He was coming through on that big ship. So, before I go into the next song, I have a cute little story to tell you. And one of our sisters in here, Angie, her granddaughter, she made me something, and she's really super cute. Like, I have a thing. The kids are usually drawn to me because I am Big Thea, but I'm just like, ugh, kids. But if you know me, I'm usually with the kids. I'm hanging out with the kids, doing ridiculous things with the kids, or helping them cause shenanigans, because that's just what I do. But I'm like, ugh, kids. So she always she'll come and she'll say hi and do little things, and she's super cute. Well, yesterday, um, she made me something, and she was so excited. She brought it over to me, and I told her that I would share it with you guys. So, to Hootie, Angie's granddaughter, she colored me this. Look at this, guys. And she put some of these stickers. But what I found so was she wrote me a little letter, a little note, I guess you would say. And it says, "Your show is really cool." And it says, "I wish I was on one." And I was like, oh. So I promised her I would show you guys and her cool art. But I love things like this. Like, I love that. And it made me it really humbled me in the sense that I was like, oh, because she doesn't really know the show, obviously, because, but for her to have just seen the little things and then to feel like that and to tell me that, I felt very, I was like, oh, my little heart my little tiny heart was like, it grew a little bit like the Grinch. My heart's like the Grinch. So it grew just a little bit that day when yesterday when she gave me that. So thank you so much, Hootie. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna save that forever. And I love it. So shout out to Angie's granddaughter Hootie for her little artwork. I love things like that. I love it. So I had to do that. So as I was saying, we did 4th of July with Papa Papas and everybody. And as you know, if things can happen and I'm around, they're going to happen. Crazy, wild, crazy things. So, I had an experience and I have to, first off, I have to see his sister Carissa in here yet because we got to get her in here for this one. Because that is my sister Carissa, let me tell you guys, is my guardian angel. She has saved me now 3 times in different situations. And dude, I so need an adult. She has saved me now 3 times. The first time was in Arizona. It was in the middle of the night and I was on mushrooms. And I wasn't per se lost, but I was just kind of like, And she found me and was like, oh, let's go over here and get some water. And she kind of took me because it wasn't where I couldn't help myself. I was just really like on a good mushroom trip. And she just was like, oh, let's get some water, food. She helped me get down the stairs. I have depth perception problems. And so she helped me get down the stairs and stuff. And that was at Arizona. So if you were at Viva Arizona in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a desert with no electricity or water, and yeah, then you know. And she came in and she saved me. And then recently at Brother TJ and Sister Carly's wedding, we were there. We were in line, I want to say. And she tells me, don't move, you have a bee on your head. And she was able to grab it and take it off because the bee was getting ready to sting. And so we were like, oh no. And so that day she was like, see, it's meant to be. I'm supposed to be, here to save you. And I was like, yes. Well, on 4th of July, for the 3rd time, Sister Clarissa saved Big Sister Angie. And I'm so glad she did, because she saved me from crazy. And once again, I was on shrooms, but hey. But that's not why it was crazy. So, story time. I'm going to tell you a little bit. It all started when we're standing around and said crazy comes up. And I'm sorry, because it was crazy. Crazy comes up and he's like, hey, I want to smoke. And I'm like, of course, me, Miss, hi, I'm Angie, want to get high? Was like, okay, let's go smoke. Follow me. So she followed me. And while we're back there, I'm like, she said she was on shrooms already. So I was on shrooms. And I'm a sharer. I think, and if they're willing, then I'm like, hey, here, have a little extra. Well, no one told me I shouldn't have done that until after. And yeah. So I'm going to leave you with, I gave crazy mushrooms and she sat down and we had to help her smoke from the bong. And shroom. So crazy. We're going to make the story really fast. Crazy thought she was a zombie. She was not. She was a real person. She was a person. So I go to take her home and we had somehow got her a jacket, and we had to get said jacket back. So take her home. I walk her to her door. I'm like, okay, you're home, you're safe. And she goes running in, and I'm trying to grab the jacket. Not the pasta. Yes, the pasta. So after I find out that I should not have given her stuff when we get her home, I have to try to get the jacket. But everything in me was saying, whoa. So the woe happened. And the woe happened. And things just got crazier from there. So I'm going to play a song, and I'm going to finish this because this story is, that wasn't even the crazy part. Her with the I'm a zombie, literally, I'm a zombie. I don't ever do voices, but that's what was going on over there into the doorway. Yes, she was a zombie. But we told her she wasn't. So, I mean, she thought she was a zombie, but she was literally, I'm a zombie. And I tried to contain myself. But it was quite hilarious, even though I found out that I should not have given her that. Because crazy got crazier. And so, yeah. So what do you think about that? I'm going to play a song for y'all. Think about how crazy. Okay, I gave Crazy shrooms. She thought she was a zombie. How crazier can it get? I'm telling you. We ain't even got to the real crazy part yet. I mean, Crazy was freaking out. And it wasn't even that crazy. It was like, we got this. So, yeah. We still didn't get to the crazy part. So, why you simmer on how much crazier it could get from her doorway into the house? Imagine. Okay? So, because she needed to get off the train, I'm going to play Smooth Beans, Para en el Tren, because her train needed stopped, and it hadn't even started yet. Smooth Beans, Para en el Tren.
Paren el tren,
girl needed to get off that train. I should have never let her off. But hey, it happens. So, as I was telling y'all before I played Smooth Beans over here, because of, Smooth Beans, um, we get up there and it's Andy's wife's jacket. So we had to get it back. And she goes running in the house and I'm like, hey, lady, let me get that jacket. And everything's telling me, don't go, don't go, don't go. But I had to. So I like tiptoe in and I go in there and I'm trying to like, hey, okay, you're home, trying to take the jacket off. And she starts to like freak out. Now, mind you, I'm just like, I want to go. I just want the jacket. I got you home. Like, I don't want to deal with you. Well, luckily, Sister Carissa comes in and is like, hey, let's help out. And we're trying to get her to chill. We get the jacket off her and we're like, here, we're going to set you up so you can watch some TV. And as we get up there, there's this bowl. And this bowl has like pasta and shredded mozzarella and like tomatoes and stuff. I don't even know. But I was like, ooh. And so I'm like, we see that there's a little dog, and I was like, hey, you deal with her because she's flipping out, crying and being crazy. And I go to check the dog. And if you know me, like most people, like we love animals. So I'm like, I gotta check the dog. So we go. Sister Carissa's handling the crazy for a minute. And I go check the dog, making sure it has food and water. Dog has food and water. But the doggy also had a little extra. And cheese and tomatoes. Yes, cheese and tomatoes and noodles. But it was like shredded mozzarella. I don't know. It was weird. It didn't look appetizing at all. And it had like, yes, God bless Greg. So I go and I'm checking on this dog, and the dog has a whole bottle of vodka that's like broken. And I'm like, the dog has water, the dog has dog food, and the dog has vodka. And the lady jumps up and says, don't give my dog vodka. And by then, like, I gotta protect this animal had set in, and it was, you already did. And so I was like, we need to clean up this glass. Well, I'm not in no shape. I need help. And Sister Carissa can't do it because she's dealing with the crazy. So I'm like, let me go outside and get the broom. And the lady's freaking out, don't go to my backyard. And I'm like, well, I need the broom to clean up for your dog. Your dog is full in the glass with vodka. But it was an empty bottle, just glass everywhere. I don't know if the dog drank it. I don't know if she drank it. I don't know. Maybe that's why she was crazy. I don't know. But we're like, we got to figure it out. And she's like, go, Chris, because Sister Carissa tells me, like, because she sees I can't deal with the dog. I'm upset that the dog is in glass. And she goes, go get help. Go get Greg. And at that point, I couldn't remember other than go get help. And I just walked outside. I'm like right on her porch. And I yell out, I need an adult. And thank God for Greg and coming and being that adult in that moment that I so needed to help me. Because he came in and he saved the dog so I can clean up the glass. And Sister Carissa saved me from freaking out on that lady because she was freaking out. My guardian angel, let me tell you. But it was like a group effort to get this done. But we all had that same feeling like we should not be here. And then the whole time, like you get this like really like weird, creepy, odd feeling. And it was one of those, we got everything done and it was like, we out. Like, I didn't even throw the stuff in the garbage. I threw the glass in the sink. It was like, we dip in. We don't want no one to know, like, I'm out. Like, can't deal. Like, we gone. So we get out, and it was what, like Andy says, it was like, throw it in the sink. I ain't trying to get caught up, trying to wipe fingerprints off. No. But that night, thankfully, Greg came through, and he was able to pick up the dog. And when he picked him up, he was able to make sure, like, check his paws and stuff. But the lady was insistent that we not put the dog in the backyard. So I don't know what she had back there. Like I said, there's a whole other part of that kukududuku that I can't even touch on because, wow, it was something else. But it's always an adventure. Like I said, when I'm there. So you never know what's going to happen. But I have learned when people just come up and are like, hey, what's up? I'm going to be like, no, unless I come up to them and ask them, hey, you want to get high? I'm not going to get high with y'all. Because look what happens. Can't fix crazy. Even the shrooms couldn't do it. It just made it worse. But I got a good laugh at her expense. But it was funny because, you know, as long as you ain't a zombie, it's all good. It's all good. Anyhow, the next song I'm going to play for you guys is Canario Azul. And their music video is coming out. I want to check it before I tell you. It's coming out on Friday is what it is. Dang, where'd it go? There we go. Scapado Sound. I don't know if you guys follow them on Instagram. I do. But I've been seeing the little advertisements for it. I'm so hoping I can get to see them somewhere. I'm looking to see where they're touring because that would be dope. So from Mexico, Canario Azul with Roger Rivas, Scapado Sound. Dude, you got to see the previews for it. So check them out on their Instagram. Scapado Sound. Canario Azul. Here we go.
No recuerdo bien su nombre, fue aventura de una noche, parecía real. Canario azul, érase una vez un sueño, donde no existía el tiempo, la vi volar. Por el cielo cantaba llevando alegría hoy, revolotea tu recuerdo en mi corazón. No queda remedio que esperar a que reaparezcas tú, Canario azul, Canario azul. Decidiste abrir tus alas y volar esa mañana. No querías perder así tu manera de vivir. Sin cadenas, sin jaulas, sin nido. Te advertía tu sexto sentido, no confiar en mí. Y la trampa que represento hoy, revolotea su recuerdo en mi corazón. No queda remedio que esperar a que reaparezcas tú, canario azul, mi canario azul. Hoy revolotea su recuerdo en mi corazón. No queda remedio que esperar a que reaparezcas tú, canario azul, canario azul.
I found it on Instagram. I saw it on Instagram. I like them. Hopefully, you guys like them too. So, the next one I'm going to play for you guys is my birthday twins' favorite song. And when we get in the car and we're cruising, we play two songs. This is his song, the other one is my song. So, since he's in the car and they're cruising, and I know he needs some tunes, and I know he loves this song, to my little buddy Adam, on his way home, just for you tonight, Los Fabulosos Cadillacs, Calaveras y Diablitos. Just for you, my dude.
En mí, universos de tierra y agua me alejan de vos. Las tumbas son para los muertos, las flores para sentirse bien. La vida es para gozarla, la vida es para vivirla mejor. Calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos invaden mi corazón. Calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos invaden mi corazón. Quiero morir sin antes haber amado, pero tampoco quiero morir de amor. Calaveras y diablitos invaden mi muertos vas a creer en mí. Universos de tierra y agua me alejan de vos. Las tumbas son para los muertos, las flores para sentirse bien. La vida es para gozarla, la vida es para vivirla mejor. Calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos, calaveras y diablitos invaden mi corazón. Calaveras y diablitos.
Calaveras y diablitos, los fabulosos Cadillacs. Just for my little buddy. Just for my buddy Adam, my birthday twin. So that one was to you. I told you, Big Dia gotcha. And the next one I'm going to play for you guys, because this is how we do it when me and him, and we're cruising and we're like, what are we going to listen to? It goes in this order. So tonight, I'm going to play what he says is my song, because that one was his. And to my lover, see, I told you I'd do it. I'm going to introduce you to this song. So this is the Late and Bake Tuesday night official song. If you know it, sing along. I know you're going to sing along. If you don't know it, like my lover, you're going to enjoy it. So Rawayana, Sinti, going to be at the Catalyst. I'm going to be there. Some of y'all going to be there too. But we got it. Late and Bake's official Tuesday night song. Here we go.
Ya no puedo ni comer, es que no te puedo olvidar. Ay, vida mía, ayúdame, sin ti no puedo vivir más. Y sigo así, sin tu amor, y sigo así. Es que mi vida sin ti no puedo vivir, no. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, baby, it's not enough, no. Baby, it's not enough. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, todo quedó en el ayer. Lágrimas en nuestro altar. Oh, tú eres mi alma gemela. Sin ti no puedo respirar. Y sigo así, sin dolor. Y sigo así. Es que mi vida sin ti no puedo vivir, no. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, oh baby, it's not enough. Oh baby, it's not enough. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, si ya no no puedo dormir, ya no puedo respirar. Si no dejo de pensar en que los días sin ti, sin tu perfume sobre mí son como una tortura sin fin. Sí, ¿para qué quiero existir? Sí, porque me dejas así sin ti. Si tú eres la luz de mis ojos, razón de mi ser, naciste para mí. Yo no pensaba que fuera así, pero descubrí cuando yo te conocí que mi corazón comenzó a latir. A ti no te podría mentir, jamás podría fingir. Tú eres todo lo bueno que hay en mí. Es que es muy triste mi vida sin ti, sin ti, sin ti, sin ti.
Y sigo así, sin tu amor. Y sigo así, es que mi vida sin ti
no puedo vivir, no. Come rock steady, baby, do body.
Come rock steady, do body.
Baby's not enough. I have to get on my knees and pray. No, yo me tengo que ir. Y no me quiero alejar. No. Ay, vida mía, ayúdame. Sin ti no quiero vivir más.
Y sigo así, sin color. Y sigo así, no lo puedo evitar. Ayúdame, no te puedo olvidar. Es que sin ti, es que sin ti, es que sin ti
no puedo vivir más.
Like I said, they're going to be here November. Royana, the Catalyst. I'm going to be there. Who's going to be there with me? It's a Tuesday, but I'm going to be there. Just so you know, I am going to be there. I have to see this band, and hopefully they play that song because I will lose it. So hopefully we can get some Lay and Bait fam out there to like take over and be like, we're here. And it's a Tuesday. So like you'd be hanging out with me almost like at a live Late and Bake at a show instead of just here. Like there's your chance we can all hang out. So just putting it out there, y'all. But I come to see that my other nephew, my birthday twin's little brother, who is also my little buddy, that's his favorite song. So see, now that I've got two of them. My favorite songs, our favorite songs, their favorite songs. So hopefully, Lover, did that become one of your favorite songs? It's ours. It's our official Tuesday night song. So anyhow, but I think it's super dope like that my nephews are getting into this music. Like my one, he was like, yeah, like you got to play it. And to hear him when I didn't have the music on and have him hum the song, he hummed it to me the first time. I was like, wow. And since then, he's just been like, no, that song. So I try to play like other songs that kind of go along with that because I know that he likes it. So he really likes the big band. So I play a lot of Los Fabulosos blah, 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 blah. I'm all tongue tied. I think I have cotton up. I'll drink something in a second. But he really likes the big bandy sounds like with the horns and stuff, which I kind of favor too. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I favor it also. It's just something about it. I feel it and I love it. And that's just me. Maybe I'm just a little bit crazy. Anyhow, but I do enjoy cruising with them, and they're like my official playlist go-throughers. I know if he's feeling it back there, I can see him. My buddy Adam steady back there bobbing. Like, yep, I know I'm doing good. If he's falling asleep, I know he ain't feeling it at all. So, it is what it is. But the next song I'm going to play for you here is by Los Pericos. And Brother Andy actually sent me some of their music. And I was like, yes, dude, I'm so glad. Now I know who I can share some of this, their music with, because I've been following them for a while. So to Brother Andy, big ups to you for dealing with all our shenanigans. And like I said, I truly appreciate how it felt like just absolute. You walked in and it was instant family. Like there was no awkward, there was no weird. My boys were a little bit, but by the end of it, like I said, they're like, "Can we move there?" And I'm like, "No, what's wrong with you?" But they loved it and they had a blast, and I think we all had a blast. So to Brother Andy, because he likes Los Pericos too, this one's for you. This one is Pupilas Lejanes because we was all a little lejanes.
Tiempo al tiempo tengo que esperar. Es la idea y suele condenar. Tu mirada vuelve a penetrar mis pupilas lejanas. A ver si todo acaba aquí. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. Veo tu sombra contra la pared. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿A dónde es mi lugar? Paredón, me vienes a buscar. Tu venganza me alcanza. A ver si todo acaba aquí. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. Sé que ya de todo se ha dicho que mi andar ya no es igual, que mis penas son tu condena, que mis ojos son la frialdad. Sé que has dado justo en mi pecho munición a voluntad. Déjame salir de este encierro, no soy tu hambre ni tu verdad. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. Tiempo al tiempo tengo que esperar. Esa idea suele condenar. Tu mirada vuelve a lastimar mis pupilas lejanas. A ver si todo acaba aquí. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. No me dejes morir así. No me dejes caer en la trampa. No me dejes morir así.
I really like that song. I think that's one of my favorites by them. So big ups to Brother Andy because he likes them too. I was like, yes. When he sent me the 2 songs, I was like, dude, in rotation, daily, yes. I love it. I love it. Now, the next song I'm going to play for you guys, I'm like kind of torn which one I wanted to do. I was like, this one, that one, this one, that one. But I think I'm going to play our official band, I guess you would say, because, you know, we have our official Late and Bake Tuesday night song, but we also have an official Late and Bake band that we all love and we play. And this one is my favorite. So I play it a lot. And I still, yeah. You would think after all this time, I would remember my like muscle memory would automatically like see that and know, hey, this is how you say this song. So I'm going to say it horribly again. Bear with me. Mirlo nos. Nope. It's not working today. It's not working today. But Naughty Roots, Catch a Fire. Who doesn't love Catch a Fire? And if you were at Cali Roots and you missed Naughty Roots set, or if you missed even Catch a Fire set, but if you missed Naughty Roots set, like you missed out. That was amazing. I was so excited to see him and to experience that. I'm very glad that Cali Roots, I guess you would say, is incorporating more of the Latin reggae and more of the reggae of the world. The way kind of I see it, like, because they have the ones that come from England and stuff, like the Skins. Oh man, they were dope. But I thought that was super cool to have them and to be having more of that. Like my first year at Cali Roots, I got to see Dread Morai. And thank you, brother Ross De La Ghetto, for making that happen, because he knew that was the one band on that Sunday that I was like, I just got to see them. And we got there right as he was like halfway through because there was a schedule change and we didn't know. But we made it in time. So big ups to brother Ross De La Ghetto for that one, because he's out there. And since it's the official Late and Bake band, I said Catch a Fire. We all love Catch a Fire. This one goes out to him and Mama Ross De La Ghetto out there on the road. I can't say the name, but when he says it, I can say it. Figure that one out. I don't know. But to Mama Ross De La Ghetto and Ross De La Ghetto out there, I got the kiddos. Here's one for y'all.
Lembrei da hora que caí no mar. Mergulhei nos seus olhos. Lembrei da hora que caí no mar. Mergulhei nos seus olhos. Lembrei da hora que caí no mar. A real era que lá fora estava difícil de levar. Não perdi tempo alimentando ilusões, decidir ajudar. E todo gesto de amor enriquecia, fazia eu melhorar. Sem eu saber, você sentiu essa energia, e era só do bem amar. Mergulhei nos seus olhos, lembrei da hora que caí no mar. Mergulhei nos seus olhos, lembrei da hora que caí no mar. Mergulhei nos seus olhos, lembrei da hora que caí no mar. Your love is all I have. Vibrant memories keeps me going while I'm overseas. Echoes of you linger when we're apart. It's torture. I long to be a dream to be in your presence, girl. Forever trying to get back to you. Oh,
E a satisfação de estar perto, fico com o coração aberto. Poderoso mantra do bem.
affection enriched by your mere presence. My heart is full and open to this current situation. Where your love keeps me full of joy. Baby, I'm all excited. This feels so good to me. You got me opening your heart's my feelings, so I'm gonna have to agree. This is the world of I am going, making sure I'm where I should be. Yeah. Or right next to you. I know you're meant for me.
Nutty Roots, Catch a Fire, Mirhu Nuestros Hopes. Dang, I almost had it. Almost. It'll come to me eventually. We'll see. But like I said, his set at Kelly Roots was amazing. Catch a Fire, amazing, and they're the official band of the Late and Bake Show. Like, we all love Catch a Fire. You love Catch a Fire. Catch a Fire for all. So, did you guys see this? I showed you a little bit earlier. I don't know. So I wanted to see like if I could use this little roller machine with these little things. So I used it, and this is what it rolled. And then I rolled this, and I was like, I think I need a rolling machine so I can save. We'll see. But I smoked that, and now I'm smoking this, so I guess it just saves me papers, I guess. I don't know. But what's everybody smoking on? I have no idea what I'm smoking on. I just know it's really good, and it's locally sourced, and it's really, really good. I'm telling you, it's really, really good. But I want to know what you guys are smoking on. What are you guys smoking on tonight? Earlier, I was smoking with sister Angie in here. The other Angie. in our little thing, I hang out with Sister Angie, the other Sister Angie, um, quite often. So it's Big Angie, Little Angie, because I'm Big Thea. I'm Big Sister. I'm just big, because like I'm old. And speaking of old, can y'all believe? And I don't care. Like I'm not one of those people that are like, oh no, some women don't ask them how old they are. Because they'll take offense. Let me tell you, it is like, how dare you? It's like asking for their social security number. But not me. Like sometimes I forget how old I am. I used to. Some like in the middle 30s, I'd be like, oh dang, how old am I? And that's, I think, just because I had little kids and my brain was like, oh, so I didn't even know my name half the time other than mom. So asking me how old I was made no sense at all. So, but now, and I never found offense. It was more like, hold on, I got to think about it. Like, damn. And they'd be like, oh no. And I'd be like, no offense. And I'd be like, no, it's fine. I just got to think. But now I'm an even number. I'm going to be 40. Yes, I'm going to be 40. And I'm very happy to be here. Like, I did some crazy, dumb, ridiculous stuff that I'm just glad to be here and be able to be with you guys on Tuesday nights now on the Late and Bake Show, and you guys watching on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, and not doing some crazy ridiculousness, or maybe not even being here because I was that crazy. But I'm just glad to be here with you guys and to be celebrating 40. Like, that's like, I used to think it was so old, and I see why like people would get offended. Like, I'm not old, because I don't feel old. I do a lot of stuff that I think like younger people do, but that's just me. I don't know. Just That's just me. I enjoy things, but I'm very excited to celebrate this year. I still haven't figured out exactly what I want to do, or like I know there's some shows going on. Like, do I want to go reggae? Do I want to go soldies? Do I want to go banda? I cannot do that one alone. Um but I gotta figure out like what I want to do to celebrate this. Like, it's got to be something, I guess, like legendary in my sense, because I don't really go out. I go to a show here and there and stuff, but I'm not a go outer clubby person. So I gotta go out and have like some kind of fun or something on my birthday, and it falls on a Saturday. So July 29th, I'm celebrating. I don't know what I'm celebrating other than myself, but I'm gonna do something for that day. So I'm super excited. And you know, I just feel like I'm not getting older, I'm getting wiser. And I see things a lot differently. I don't know, something like clicked. Remember I told you guys when I did those Rice Krispies and I died like 4 times because the decimal was off? I still think I'm high a little bit from that, but we won't discuss that right now. But I don't know. It's like something clicked in me, and it was like, oh, I've become super hyper focused on the things that I want to do. I've just come to like certain realizations. I don't know if it comes with age. I don't know if any of y'all, depending on how older you are, was there an age where things just kind of like clicked and made sense? Was it like around 40, or like to the older watchers and stuff? Or was it like somewhere like younger? Like some people, like I know when I was younger I had certain like epiphanies about life, and this is just another one of those that I've come after. Like I said, I went on a journey. I died 4 times and came back to life. So yeah. And so it's one of those that, with that, I don't know, I think different ages in our lives, we reach certain milestones, certain different epiphany moments where it's like, and if you don't get them, like you still get lost. I call it like the Peter Pan syndrome. Like, you don't grow up. And I know a lot of people who didn't grow up, and I feel like, dang, maybe they'll catch the epiphany. But I caught it, and I caught it again at 40 or almost 40, but I just feel old. I've always told people I've been an old soul. Like, I've always liked listening to old music. And it was just one of those. Luckily, my Nana had a very wide music taste. So I got to experience a lot. And if she was here, this is one because she always liked this song when I would play it. Because I actually made her a few like CDs and stuff. Remember when we used to burn CDs, like, and give like mixed CDs or sell them? Remember we used to sell those things too. LimeWire, we get viruses and stuff. But I know she'd like this because she liked this version when I would play it for her by Bob Marley. Because she's fully supported my love of reggae music, even though I was the only one in the family other than her. And she didn't really listen to a lot of it, but she totally supported all my music taste, especially reggae, since there was a stigma back then so strong with listening to reggae. So Pimper's Paradise, yes, Pimper's Paradise, she would have liked it. But this one's by Los Cafres, super dope band. But Pimper's Paradise by Los Cafres, remake of Bob Marley's Pimper's Paradise.
She loves to party, have a good time. She looks so hearty, feeling fine. She loves to smoke, sometimes shifting cold. She'll be laughing when there ain't no joke. Oh, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was now. Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was. Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was now. Ooh yeah, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was. Every need you got an ego to feed. Every need got an ego to feed. Oh, she loves to model up in the latest fashion. She's in the scrubber and she moves with passion. She's getting high, trying to fly the sky. Now she is bluesing when there ain't no blue. Oh, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was now. Ooh yeah, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was. Oh, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was now. Ooh yeah, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was. Every need got an ego to feed. Every need got an ego to feed. Oh no no, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was now. Ooh yeah, Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was. Oh, Pimper's Paradise, I'm sorry for the victim now. Soon they paradise, soon they bury it goodbye. Pimper's Paradise, don't lose track of yourself. Oh no, Pimper's Paradise, don't be just a star, stuck on the shelf. Pimper's Paradise, that's all she was now. Oh yeah, that's all she was. Pimper's Paradise. Sorry for the victim. Pimper's Paradise. Sorry for the victim.
That is their tribute to Bob Marley. That's from their tribute to Bob Marley album. I mean, I like Los Cafres. It's I'm very like I said, I love me some Bob Marley. Like at one point, that's all I listened to, and other than I really was obsessed with oldies and old school. But even then, I had totally abandoned it, and I think I played my Legend CD that it didn't play anymore because I played it too much. And then I had to get another one because Columbia House, and I still I think owe them. I mean, I don't know what I just said. Anyhow, don't come for me. So yeah, no, yeah, I just had a bunch of those CDs, and I always ended up with extra of them. And it took me years. I don't know why. I think I just never really had figured out um how to like search, I guess, or it just took me a long time to find my favorite album by Bob Marley. And even then I was like that first album, Rossaman, what was it? Oh, what is it called? Cry to Me, from that album that was it. Like I was in love, and it was like, oh. And he was one that I was actually able to find more people that listen to reggae, and that was how we bonded. So I kind of feel like Bob just kind of brings us all together, you know, unity. I don't know. I'm just saying. My Nana loved it, and I'm just glad she really pushed it and allowed me to explore it and to be able to say that is my favorite, and to have that favorite artist, and to be able to find other artists and other variations of the reggae music, and now to have it in Spanish. Like I'm like, oh yes. And then there's so many different ones. Like Los Cafres come from Buenos Aires, and look at Bob's brought us all together. Like we would have never heard of them, but they did an album of his music, and look, here we are. That's how I found them. So, and if I'm sharing with you that way, and this is your first time, that's how you found them. See, look, Bob doing what Bob does, bringing us together. Just saying. The next one, I don't know. Let me see. This one is one. Now, some people just can't smoke. They just don't believe, or just can't, or just that's not their thing, and that's no shame to not tug on the herb. But for me, like it's my healing. It's how I center myself. And this song is for those who enjoy to have a little bit of Chévez and throw a few back. No seré la cuenta by Resistencia Soberbana. Now this song, so trip out. This song, I was looking through, and I actually got it as a ringtone. And earlier I was talking to Brother Wisfaya, and we were talking about, remember the ringback tones and the voicemail setups? And I was like, dang, taking it way back. Remember when you had your home voicemail setups, and you like had to have that perfect voicemail recording with the song, or on your cell phone, or remember the party lines? But especially that voicemail, when you got a phone, that voicemail, or the ringbacks. The ringbacks was where it's at. But this song would have probably been either one of my ringbacks or part of one of my voicemail setups. Just because I like the beat, and I actually have it now as one of my ringtones. But this one's for those who don't particularly partake, but partake in their own way. No seré la cuenta by Resistencia Soberbana.
cierre la cuenta, que algo más voy a tomar. Traigo otra cerveza. Me quiero desprogramar y perderle el miedo que le tengo a la autoridad. Y es que hoy puedo renacer.
Sé que puedo renacer,
Y ver sin temor un amanecer.
ver un amanecer,
Y pensar en mí de una buena vez.
hacerlo de una buena vez.
Enfrentar mi temor y ser feliz. Yo me di cuenta que mi tiempo dejé pasar rápido y al pedo. Fue como un disparo de fal, pero al darme cuenta sé que lo puedo remediar. Y es que hoy puedo renacer
Sé que puedo renacer,
y ver sin temor un amanecer.
ver un amanecer,
Y pensar en mí de una buena vez.
hacerlo de una buena vez.
Enfrentar mi temor y ser feliz. No cierre la cuenta, que algo más voy a tomar. Tengo la certeza que hoy me voy a revelar al miedo de hacerte daño para no dañarte más. Oh. Es que hoy puedo renacer
Sé que puedo renacer,
y ver sin temor un amanecer.
ver un amanecer,
Y pensar en mí de una buena vez.
hacerlo de una buena vez.
Enfrentar mi temor y ser feliz. Oh, tráigame la cuenta que pago todo y algo más. Junto con la cuenta dejo este hermoso celular. Y si alguien me llama, diga que no me moleste más. Tráigame la cuenta. Pago todo y algo más. Tráigame la cuenta. Oh, oh. Pago todo y algo más. Tráigame. Pago todo y algo más. Tráigame la cuenta de una vez. Pago todo y algo más.
No seré la cuenta. We got brother Nene in the house. We got Aaron Wolf in the house. We gotta play it. We gotta play it, y'all. We gotta play it. Everyone's here. The fam is together. We gotta play it. We gotta play it.
Ya no puedo ni comer. Es que no te puedo olvidar. Ay, vida mía, ayúdame. Sin ti no puedo vivir más. Y sigo así, sin tu amor. Y sigo así. Es que mi vida sin ti No puedo vivir, no. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, baby, it's not enough, no. Baby, it's not enough. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, todo quedó en el ayer. Lágrimas en nuestro altar. Oh, tú eres mi alma gemela. Sin ti no puedo respirar. Y sigo así, sin tu olor. Y sigo así. Es que mi vida sin ti no puedo vivir, no. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, oh baby, it's not enough. Oh baby, it's not enough. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh. Si ya no puedo dormir, ya no puedo respirar, si no dejo de pensar en que los días sin ti, sin tu perfume sobre mí son como una tortura sin fin. Sí, ¿para qué quiero existir? Sí, porque me dejas así sin ti. Si tú eres la luz de mis ojos, razón de mi ser, naciste para mí. Yo no pensaba que fuera así, pero descubrí cuando yo te conocí que mi corazón comenzaba a latir. A ti no te podría mentir, jamás podría fingir. Tú eres todo lo bueno que hay en mí. Es que es muy triste mi vida sin ti, sin ti, sin ti, sin ti. Y sigo así, sin tu amor, y sigo así. Es que mi vida sin ti no puedo vivir, no. Come rock steady, baby, do body. Come rock steady, baby, do body. Baby's not enough. I have to get on my knees and pray. Oh, ya me tengo que ir. No me quiero alejar. No. Ay, vida mía, ayúdame. Sin ti no quiero vivir más. Y sigo así, sin color. Y sigo así, no lo puedo evitar. Ayúdame, no te puedo olvidar. Es que sin ti, es que sin ti, es que sin ti no puedo vivir más.
You gotta wait for that ending there. You gotta wait for that ending. I mean, we all sang that at the top of our lungs, did we not? Like earlier, I gave other Angie a whole concert on the drive because I was in a mood and whew, and that came on and it was, oh yeah, we was all singing it and I love it. Mushwa even knows the words. I'm sure. I gotta see him do the mas. So like that right there, the mas, we gotta do it. I mean, whose ring back tone would that be right now? All of ours. But I have a challenge for you guys. Like, you need to step up your voicemail games. Like, we should bring back that super dope voicemail recording with your favorite song playing in the background, letting them know who you are, and that if you miss their call, you get back at them as soon as you can. Remember them days? Now it's just that dang lady telling you you've reached so and so. And it's not even so and so anymore. It's just a number. You don't even know if you've dialed the right number or have the right person. Because it's just a lady telling you a number that you've obviously dialed, but you don't know if it's the right person, telling you to leave a message. We need to bring back those voicemails with the music. I think that would be super dope if we can do that. Me and Westfire were talking about it. Like, what do y'all think? What was your voicemail background? Like, some of y'all told me your ringback ones, but what's your voicemail? Like, what would your voicemail song be? Like, I remember, like, oh, shoot. There was a few, like a Lighter Shade of Brown song. There was a 3-6 Mafia song that I had. Very, very many Bob Marley songs. This next one I'm going to play for you is actually one of them. And Bob's version is, excuse me, Mr. Bob Marley's version is slower than this version. But every time I hear this song lately, it kind of makes me think of him. And I've been really in a Bob mood. And I've just been like, oh, I need to go back to my roots. I felt like I had went too far and I need to go back and kind of start over sometimes, because it takes me to like all these other genres when I start searching in that reggae rabbit hole. And so I had to go back to Bob and kind of start from there. And this song, there's so many different versions. One Drop does a version. Bob, they have it labeled. Bob Marley's version, they have it labeled how many times. Other versions, the ones by One Drop and this one by his son Stephen Marley, is labeled as named Pale Moonlight how many times. So it depends on how you look for it, which one you're looking for, how you'll find it. But I like this song. I hope you guys like this song. And like I said, it reminds me, I can hear his dad in this. And so it made me like, oh, to hear that, because I do, like I said, I think I have like an unhealthy obsession with Bob. But we're not going to touch on that right now. We're just going to play this song and kind of hear Bob singing in the background, which my ultimate dream concert would have been Bob live on stage. Me, center stage. Imagine. I got to see the boys, which is dope. Just have this song.
How many times I told you I love you, and now you want to say that we are through. What more can I do? What more can I say to you? Now you're gone. Do you remember that first night we met? That was a moment I never will forget. Love was at first sight, and you came walking through the bay. Pale moonlight, pale moonlight. Do up, do up, do up, do. Do up, do up, do up, do. Do up, do up, do up, do. Do up, do up, do up. How many times I told you I love you, but now you want to say that we are through. What more can I do? What more can I say to you? Now you're gone. Do you remember that first night we met? That was a moment I never will forget. Love was at first sight, matata, and you came walking through the pale moonlight. Whoop-a-bed, pale moonlight. Do do wop do wop do wop 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 do do wop do wop do wop. How many times I told you I love you, and now you want to say that we are through. What more can I do? What more can I say to you?
Pale Moonlight. How many times Stephen Marley, like I said, I have an unhealthy obsession with Bob Marley. So to hear his version, and I have heard other versions of the same song, and they're all in different I guess you would say like tempos and stuff. One's super fast. There's this one, and it's more like kind of reminds me of like a love songy, like oldies 50s, like you're at a sock hop dancey song. I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe I get from it. I don't know, from his voice and the whole, I don't know. What do y'all think? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. But that's just how I interpret that song. And you know how I always tell you guys, like, to me, songs are like looking at a painting. We all interpret, like, when we look at a painting a certain way. And I think we all interpret when we listen to songs a certain way as well. It's like looking at a painting, that's their art. And I truly appreciate that art. And over the holiday, I got to hang out with some super dope artists. Um, and I'm just going to say artists because everyone that I was there like creates something of a form or another. And I was able to have like some crazy, super profound conversations. And it was so awesome to sit and hang out and just talk and kind of see things and learn about people. And I thought that was super dope that I got to learn about this artist. And big ups to him, um, to Aaron Wolf. Like, you're awesome, dude. I love you, dude. You're super dope. I'm so sad I can't be at your show. Like, I'm so sad because you're amazing. Like, I'm so glad we got to sit and talk, and I get to hang out and listen to some awesome music. I'm so bummed I missed you guys playing, but I liked the end of the night acoustic versions of things. That was super dope. So much love to brother Aaron Wolf out there. Um, it was awesome. Like I said, I love being able to sit with artists, and that's what I see them as a painter, like an artist, like that's their painting. So I thought that was super cool to get to hang out with that and learn about them and their music and their views on stuff. So I love it. I love it. I think I'm gonna play only a couple more songs for you because I'm almost done with this. It's getting late. Gotta make sure we get with Brother Wizfire some rest tonight. Big ups to Brother Wizfire for always making sure we are on here. And do you see all these graphics and stuff? Like, he did all that. He makes us look good. He makes us I promise. I promise. So again, I'm only gonna play a couple more songs for you guys. This next one I'm gonna play think you all know it. You might not. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I want to say that you all know this one band. And because we all love them dearly, this one, to Wiz Fire, Brother Ross De La Ghetto, and Brother Nene, The Slippers, Lost in Your Love. Dude, can I tell you that I got a sneak peek at their new song? Like, it had me moving from side to side. Like, I was feeling it. So, The Slippers, Lost in Your Love. Let's see everybody move to it. Let's move and groove. Let's see y'all move side to side to Lost in Your Love, The Slippers.
Jaja know. So I
Rastafarians wanted to be heard first, but no. Sorry guys, Lost in Your Love are The Slippers taking over.
Rastafari.
Minded of the beauty I see in your eyes. Calmness to my storms, paradise. Even through the darkness, your light still shines. Tell me, did you I seek you, so just come with me, I got to try, 'cause I really want you for the rest of my life. Thanks for this day. I rejoice in to try, 'cause I really want you for the rest of my life. I got to try, 'cause I really want you for the rest of my Cause I really want you for the rest of my life. I wanna get lost in you. Spiritual fitness is a must.
Flippers, Lost in Your Love, Brother Nene, Brother Rasta Leggero. Oh, I don't know what that was. Brother Nene, Brother Rasta Leggero, and Brother the man himself, Wiz Fire, who every night comes through and sacrifices his time to be here and make us look and sound good. And we truly appreciate you very, 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 very mucho. Muchas gracias, Wiz. Muchas gracias. We appreciate you. Like, we need like a Wiz Fire day. Like, I'm telling you, because he does so much for all of us. Like, every day we're here. The Leighton Bake's here. Wiz Fire's, you may not see him, but he's there. And he's making us look good, making us sound good. And like I said, you see those graphics and stuff? That's all him. He took care of that. He made all of that, made us look how we do. So I'm super grateful for him to be making us look good and sound good and being here every night. So make sure to thank Wiz Fire, y'all. Because without him, we couldn't be here. Like, I couldn't be here. Not with y'all on Tuesday nights on the Leighton Bake on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. I'm just saying, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But I think I've come to the end of the night. I'm sorry, so very sorry, but it is getting late, and I want to play this one last song for you. Like I've told y'all before, this song, Va Servir, is one that always gets me, like, when I'm feeling some kind of way, this is the one that it's all for a purpose. It's okay. Va Servir. Va Servir. And this one is also by Resistencia Suburbana. Remember I played them earlier? Remember? No? You remember? Well, I did. But this one is my absolute favorite by them. And how I want to send y'all off and tell you I appreciate you for being here with me tonight. We've been here almost 2 hours. Woo! Thank you, each and every one of you. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know I said I'd be fast, but sometimes I'm not. But again, thank y'all for being here. Everyone on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Much love and appreciation to each and every one of you. I hope you guys find this song as uplifting and reassuring as it does me. Resistencia Suburbana va a servir. Thank y'all for being here with me tonight.
Todo esto que me pasa va a servir, aunque me duela hoy el alma, va a servir. Deja profunda enseñanza el sufrir. La muerte impulsa mis ganas de vivir. El frío enseña a valorar el calor, la cobardía a respetar el valor. El odio hace más fuerte al amor. El santo ayuda a desahogar el dolor. Todo esto que me pasa va a servir, aunque me duela y el alma va a servir. Deja profunda enseñanza el sufrir. La muerte impulsa mis ganas de vivir. Traición enseña a valorar la lealtad y la opresión a buscar la libertad. Y aunque es difícil ver en la oscuridad, la noche acaba y llega la claridad.
There we are. I don't know what happened. Did you guys get to hear the end of that song? I hope so. At least most of it. Va a servir Resistencia Suburbana. My favorite song by them. Like I said, it motivates me. It gets me through. But that's it tonight, folks. Thank you again for being here and hanging out. Much love to each and every one of you, except one of you. You know who you are. Anyhow, sheesh. Yes, we are back. But we gotta go now, fam. It's late. It's time to sleep, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of awake. So today, hold on, I gotta tell you a story. So today, you know, it's 7-Eleven, like for a little bit longer. 7-Eleven. So if you have it a 7-Eleven anywhere near your house, it's 7-Eleven day, so you get a free slushy, slurpee, whatever you want to call it, those things, for free today. So I called Angie and I was like, hey, today's free Slurpee day. You know, you want to go get one? She was like, yeah. Then I was like, no, I don't know. She then enticed me with some tacos. And I was like, okay. She's like, I'll buy you a taco or 2 tacos. She was going to buy me 2 tacos if we went to go get a Slurpee. And I was like, all right, you got me. So we got there and I was like, well, no, I want some rice and beans and some tacos because I was really craving some rice and beans and I just don't want to make it myself. And I just want instantaneous gratification. I'm a Leo. So I just wanted some rice and beans and I was like, ooh, I've been craving some like hard tacos. And I was like, yes, I'm here. She's buying me 2 soft tacos, 2 street tacos, you know, the TJ tacos, the taco, the carne, cebolla, cilantro, limon, chile. Yes. So those are bomb. The salsa was like, oh man, because I'm really like a salsa roja girl. Like for real, or the like, I don't know, the molcajete, it's got to be like super hot. Because I don't really do like tomatoes and stuff. I know I'm weird. I'm like probably the only Latina out there. And if there's other people like out there, I want to know. But I'm allergic to Vicks. Like I am allergic to Vicks. Like Vicks would literally do the opposite for me, what it would do for people who weren't allergic. Like I wouldn't be able to breathe or anything. It's horrible. Like I can smell if someone has Vicks in their house or anything with eucalyptus, like my little sensors or whatever go off and let me know, hey, be careful because there's Vicks, eucalyptus out there. Watch out. So, but anyhow, I forgot what I was telling you. I lost my train of thought. I started thinking of other things because I looked down and I was like, oh, I hate when that happens. And it was funny. It's happening a lot, lady. Is that the old age? Here I was like, oh, I need to play this song. One more song. I promise, and then we're done. And this song has one of my favorite songs in it because I lost my train of thought and I had to tell you a story and I don't even know where I was going with it anymore because I started looking down at this and I was like, oh. So last song of the night, Night Nurse by Cutthroat Mode, because we didn't have Mango Monday yesterday and I kind of missed it. But Brother Wiz needed a break. So I appreciate him dealing with me tonight. And because I miss Mango Mondays, I'm going to play one of my favorite songs to listen to, Cutthroat Mode, Night Nurse. I love this tune. Samples Gregory Isaacs' Night Nurse. We all know about that. I'm one of those. He's got them love songs. So this is kind of like a love song, but not really. But I like it.
I don't wanna see you down. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. 'Cause there's no prescription for me. She's the one, the only remedy.
Feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, girl, you got me hooked. I need your drug. Won't you come over? Your sexual healing got me feeling like I'm in over my head. Wanna lay you down and open your legs. Need a dose every hour. I'm talking over and over again. This strictly here for me. With you, I feel a fool, but when you leave, I'm back on me. Girl, take me to ecstasy. Prescribe me your medicine. The way that I see you is a description of Hennessy. You give me that kiss that I feel in my chest. Got me saying I love you. I think I'm a mess. In the morning, you're gone. Used to ring in my head. And I don't know what it is, but I keep coming back. Cause it feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, it's a given, it's cool. She may tend to a few, but tonight the nurse gon' put you first and tend to your wounds. She bring that sticky on through. I have her roll me a few. So before we start the treatment, this medication gon' break loose. I'm a patient, no patience. And I ain't my daily dose of you. I get angry just waiting. Let me twist this ill, get back in the mood. I'm withdrawing and shaking. Trying to get this, but I ain't through. I need my fix from 2 to 6, and then I'm make so I made my appointment. It's checking time. Is you ready to rock steady? Maybe just better we gon' get it if you let me. We can switch roles, I play the medic. Give you all the credit, I won't even sweat it. Feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, I don't wanna see no dark. No. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. Yeah. And there's no prescription for me. No. She my one, my only remedy. My only one. She got me like, whoa. Got me like, whoa. Feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh, feels good. Night nurse, she give me the feeling, the sexual healing. Oh.
Getting it. Did y'all know that? Did you? Because, woo, that won't ever happen again. That was the one and only time. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry I hurt your ears. Oops. But I like that song. Can you tell? I get it. Cruising, like when I'm driving, I Sister Angie is all over. I'm like all over it. All over it. Um, it's like a full out concert. Especially today. I don't know. I'm in a good mood. I don't know. There's a pep in my step. But again, thank you guys for hanging out with me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on this Tuesday night. Don't forget to tune in to Brother Tommy on Thursday. I don't know if Ross Delegato is going to be on tomorrow or not. If not, you can catch him next week on Wednesdays for Roots Wednesdays. And then we got Brother Fire on Monday nights with, which y'all know, Mango Mondays. So, we love our Mango Mondays with my nice tender drumstick. So, thank you guys for hanging out again with me, with Big Sister Angie, Tuesday nights with Roots y Cultura. I appreciate Reggae of the World. Like, come on. Like, reggae is so beautiful. Like I said earlier, it brings us all together. So it brought us together tonight, and I thank you. Much love. I will see you next week. And that's a wrap. Wistfire, can you please play that outro for me, please?
Yeah, let's get it. Ross to the ghetto, nay. It's your boy Wistfire, and we're the Slippers. A little something different. 8 o'clock on every weekend, mama's up early and singing, papa's blaring steel pulse on the radio. Was never the same again. I'm a lifelong fan. Yes, I am. Baby, I love you like I love reggae music. It's crazy how you make my temperature at early rise. She's my Ellie Mac roots, girl, I see it in your eyes. With a beautiful smile, rocking the crowd just like Harry. Feeling Irie. Baby, I love you like I love reggae music.